Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here. Got another episode of This or That. I've got a Glock 21, I've got a Glock 30. These are both Gen 4 and they're both chambered in the well-loved 45 ACP. So being a this or that, I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on all the nitpicky details. But what I will say is that despite the fact that 10mm has come around and really has kind of supplanted 45 for hunting, and 9mm has kind of taken over for concealed carry, 45 is still well loved. It's still a fun round to shoot. It's still a potent round. I don't want to be in the business end of one of them. And it's still popular for range day. So the 45 ACP Glock 30 comes in with a 9-round magazine, if I can get my mouse to work correctly. And the 21 comes with a 13-round magazine. And of course, typical of all the Glocks, I can put the larger 13-round magazine in the Glock 30 and it will work. And even if your pinky pushes up against it, it won't make it malfunction. The Glock magazines have kind of taken that when they've got that right. And there's even larger magazines available that you can put in here and they'll work. So you always do have the option of getting a bigger mag. What you don't get is the things you get with like the XDMs, where you get that grip sleeve that really integrates well with the grip. The ones that are out there on the market, I've tried them, I don't like them so much. But we're talking about these two guns, and which one would you pick? There's a lot that they're the same. They are Glocks, they're Gen 4, they've got the rear serrations, and they've got the typical Glock U-dot sights. They're very replaceable. So all the important features, replaceable back straps and everything else, they're identical in. So really it's going to come down to size. 29.28 ounces for the Glock 21, and it's exactly 3 ounces heavier than the Glock 30. Of course, you do get 4 more rounds of capacity in it. Functionally, they're the same Picatinny rail, or the single slot Picatinny rail that Glocks have. So all of those things are the same. A couple of things are different. The 21 is now available in a Gen 5, and the only version is Gen 5 MOS. So it'll have a plate up here that you can put an optic on it, and the plates come with it. You can choose to not do that and just stick with the sights. So if you're getting a 21, you can get the optics ready. They haven't released an optics ready or a Gen 5 of the Glock 30 yet. Gotta give them time, they'll get to it. MSRP on these is around $550-ish for either one of these that I have in my hand. And if you get the Gen 5 MOS of the 21, it's around $620. So about the only thing from a pricing perspective that could make a difference is if you want that MOS, it would force you to go to the 21 and then force you to go to the Gen 5 and drop another 80-ish bucks. Handling these, I'm going to put the mags in both of them. The Glock 30 is a 2-finger grip, almost exactly a 2-finger grip. Your pinky just kind of hangs out here in the breeze if you get it really up in there. And it's relatively easy to control, especially with 45. Despite being a fairly powerful cartridge, it's a straight back recoil. This is fairly easy to control. Doesn't matter whether I put the mag in this or not, it's a full 3-finger grip. So this is going to be a little easier to hang on to, and of course again you get a little bit more capacity. Overall, I found both of these are easy to shoot well. Both of these have been reliable. Both of them are fun to shoot. Neither would I really choose for regular routine concealed carry. But you might start to wonder, well, which one would I pick? And I'm going to kind of give you a hint. If you look at the slide of the Glock 30, that's not manufacturing defect. I carried this guy loaded with rat shot for quite a lot of construction projects. So it has, been beaten up. It's been in my pocket working with sand, water. So for me, the 30 is kind of the one that I would look at, simply because it's small and compact, but with a rat shot in it, it can take care of something that's got fangs and a bad attitude. So trigger, basically the same. It's your typical Glock trigger, average take up, nice distinct wall, about 5.5 pull, nice pull through, decent reset, and then another right on the wall pull through. And if I zoomed in and didn't let you see the frame of the gun, you wouldn't know that I had changed guns, because you got about the same take up, the same distinct 5.5 pound-ish wall, nice crisp break, shortish reset right on the wall, and then break. It's a Glock trigger. They're all the same. And that is one nice thing about Glock, is you have that trigger consistency across them. There is one kind of cosmetic difference. There is a little bit of serration on the trigger of the 30, and that's not present on the 45. but I never found that to make a functional difference. I'm sorry, on the 21. I said 45 because I had 45 up there on the screen. So coming down to which one would you pick? Assuming you were wanting a 45 auto and you were wanting a Glock, which one of these two would you grab? Would you go for the more capacity and a little bit bigger grip? Or would you take the more compact nature of this and give up a little bit of the capacity, knowing you could always supplement it with a bigger mag? Put in the comments which one you would pick. I kind of gave away which one I would pick, because you probably could tell just by looking at it. But beyond that, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, click that bell up there to be notified if you do. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Player, Rumble, pretty much everywhere. And thank you.